Morning, Azriel. Happy New Year, buddy. What should I should be doing freaking eulogy. I am out of gold. How can I be so low on gold? Hey, morning guys. Happy New Year. Good to see you. And we'll try this out here. Yokio? Did I do good? We'll sell some penguins. Break my mouse. Get carpal tunnel. Thank you, Smilegate. I appreciate all the UI updates. Maybe someday you'll get around to a penguin slider. So how you guys doing today? We get a lot of good updates and content. I'm looking forward to jumping in. This is supposed to be a fire week. What's up, F2P Gaming? Hang on a second, let me ping the, let me ping my, bot, I don't know why. Oops, that's the wrong button. I switched browsers again. Because Chrome was being an asshole. Oh, never mind. It's working now. Okay, well, that's that. Speaking of UI updates. Speaking of what UI updates? Are we getting a UI update? God, Smilegate, you're killing me. I have 800,000 of these to go through. You're really gonna make me click this button 800 times? Really? Tell me one of them. Yeah, there's always one thing you can be guaranteed is every other Wednesday we hear about UI updates and packs, right? Tell me one of them's a penguin slider. For the love of God, give us a penguin slider. Let's see, it takes 4 seconds to click on this button. I've got to do it 150 times. Divided by 60. I got to sit here for 10 minutes doing this just to get through this currency? We'll send my friggin' insurance bill to Smilegate. They never heard of repetitive motion injury? Holy shit. Good morning, Pro Cub. This Friday is going to be unit buff balance patch. Yeah, it's unannounced, but every single time 8 weeks has gone by, we've gotten a balance patch adjustment announcement. So we should have the announcement this Friday as to what units will get balanced 2 weeks from now, unless they change things. Smilegate is famous for subverting expectations and randomly changing shit on us, but as long as everything goes the way it's been going the past several years, this Friday should be a balance patch announcement. Death, taxes, and UI updates. No penguin slider, though. Of course not. Why give the thing, you know, one of the things that the community is constantly asking for? Okay, I'm already bored with this. Damn. I hope Fallen CC gets reworked / buffed. I hope she gets reworked. I hope she doesn't get buffed. Last thing I want to see is units like Apocalypse Ravi and Fallen Cecilia just getting buffed. Those units were great disasters. They need kit changes. Penguins, show me Mystics. God damn it. I need gold so I can cycle the shop to get rid of these, to get more Sky Mystics. Put a little bird toy to click it for you. You know, one of the little bird things. Oh man, when I was a kid playing freaking World of Warcraft and games like that, I sincerely thought about doing that as, like, you know, before we were old enough to know how to macro, is getting one of the little bird things to tap my keyboard so I could have it, like, work on skills while I was asleep. My parents looked at me like I was insane when I told them I wanted one. Let's go! Tome? Oh? It's Auden, isn't it? It's Auden. Oh, I really thought I was going to get Auden. Hello, Corinne. Never sad about seeing Corinne. Would ML Peira be a must pull? We'll look at her kit and see. Yeah, that bird fat hotshot. Let me see. What else do I need to do? Get my guild stuff sorted. Request some claws. Give away some claws. Donate some stuff. Work on my weapon. Or my helmet, actually. No, necklace. Work on my necklace. In the slow, god-awful, laggy web event that needs to go away forever. And be moved somewhere else in-game. Enhance an artifact. So annoying that I have to do this. When will they fix the reset stones? What's wrong with the reset stones? Other than they're scammy. You can't reset your gear? You can. They improved the system. You see, they made it better. If you want to go in here and reset your gear, you can. But if you've locked the piece of gear, you can't see it. And there's no button to turn it off. So if you've accidentally locked the piece of gear, you know, to keep it safe, you can't see it. You have to actively go and see it. Only weapon I can see is this Broman weapon because it's not locked. But if I go into my weapons and I, like this one here, and I unlock it, suddenly it's there. No shit. They said it was an improvement. Absolute utter bullshit. They actually, it's an actual reverse quality of life, right? Because the whole reason you lock gear is because it's good gear you don't want to accidentally sell. And They're making you unlock it and make it vulnerable to accidentally being sold or foddered, just so that you can, now I gotta even freaking find it. What was it again? It was a speed weapon. This is so stupid, Smilegate. Fix this, put it back. Give us a button that says show locked items. Something. Okay, so it's a speed weapon, 85. Make the lock symbol shaded out. Something. Make doing all these UI adjustments and you're just making things worse for us. Does anybody see it? I'm gonna have to do it this way. I know it's on Zahak. There it is. Relock it. So yeah, there you go. If you want to actually use a reset stone, you have to unlock the piece of gear to be able to see it. They changed it a few weeks back. Every single person hates it. Lots of us complained. Smilegate says, nah, fam, we know better. You've got to risk accidentally selling your gear, foddering your gear. You got to do something that is counterintuitive in order to fix your gear. And then you got to find that piece amongst your hundreds of thousands of pieces of gear and then relock it so you don't accidentally sell it later. Good job, Smilegate. Love that one. So yeah, it's intention. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Oh, and if beyond that you're not seeing it, that's because you cannot. You notice how none of these stats have been reforged or modified. If you use a modification stone on something, like let's say, let me find one. Yeah, like this one right here, you can see the crit damage on it has been modified. So because that's been modified, you can never reset it. You notice even though it's unlocked, it doesn't show up. Once you've modified a stat, it can never be reset again. I think it's just a databasing issue with the spaghetti coding that is the Una engine, where it can't figure out or can't remember what the original stat was, so it doesn't know how to put it back. So yeah, once you modify it, you can't reset it. So always be careful about choosing to modify a piece of gear, because once you modify it, you can never reset it. So yeah, there you go. Imagine the community having better ideas about the game than the development company. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I have seen the community come up with some of the most ridiculous brain dead takes, and I think one thing that a game should never do is let the community dictate the direction of the game. But the game should listen to the community, take their advice into account, and make changes based on the community's desires, but also in ways that are good for the game. One of the dumbest things we could do, let's take some examples of community ideas for making the game better. Make mod gems automatically give you max rolls. Make pirate flans buffs were actually nerfs. Top model Lulika needs a speed EE so that she has a higher base speed than Ran. Yeah, I mean, the last thing that we want is for the community to be the balanced team. But the second to the last thing that we want, which is what we get, is to have the balanced team completely not listen to the community, because interspersed with a lot of bad ideas are a shit ton of really good ideas. And when you take the community's advice as a whole, you can start to see the direction the community wants the game to go. And that's the way the game should go, is following the needs and desires of the community. That's what is going to make the community want to stick with the game. People like to feel heard. They like to feel acknowledged. They like to see, some of the best posts on Stove are, they actually listened. They're doing the thing that we asked them to do. It doesn't have to be all speed mod gems or 5s. It just has to be, put a penguin slider in. That doesn't cost Smilegate any money. If anything, it keeps people from using macros, which are against the TOS. They've got a system in place that encourages the use of breaking their own TOS because it's so awful. Nobody wants to sit here for 10 minutes clicking a damn button just to sell off stigma. This is ridiculous. This isn't how I want to spend 10 minutes of my Wednesday morning. This is dumb. This is not compelling. And this is an easy fix. They've got sliders already in the game. This, putting in a simple character string where over here, instead of just saying low, medium, high, I mean, I think we all know that what low, medium, and high mean. We don't need this to tell us that, oh, you've set this to high. I think we all understand that. This should just be changed to a clickable number set where you can go over here and leave the slider alone. You can even leave low, medium, high in, right? You take it down here and it goes away and you can enter in a number. Enter in 150. And now when I click confirm, it's going to find me only 150 and higher speed options. You can go over here and you can enter in 85 and I can only show 85% or higher crit chance. They do this and they remove 90% of the need for fribbles, as long as they do one other thing. Over here, they have a button. Plenty of room in this UI for another button. We're not talking UI bloat here, just a button that says, you click it and it says exclude this gear from the optimizer. So we click, once we have managed and optimized this character with the recommend equipment, we click this button and then I can go to this character and I can manage and recommend this one, and it will not look at Zahak's gear because I've got him checkmarked to any gear that Zahak is wearing. Don't look at that gear. And then I can build this guy and not have it constantly steal the same damn gear. You know why people use fribbles? You know why people don't use this? Is I want to build the strongest Zahak I can build, right? So I'm gonna spec him out and I'm gonna build him, and it's gonna I'm gonna build him and it's gonna use this Hua Young destruction neck. And then once I'm done building Zahak, I'm gonna go and build I don't know, oh screw it, I'm just gonna go and build Hua Young. And I'm gonna go into recommended, and I'm gonna build her on a speed set too because I want her to be fast. Oops. And it's using the same neck. How can I get it to not use this neck? I just put this on Zahak. How do I get it to not use Zahak? I mean, I could tell it to not include equipped equipment, but that means every time I want to re-gear my account, I've got to take the gear off all of my units and re-gear them all one by one. That's why nobody uses this. And it's all easily fixed by once you gear a unit, you have a button that says lock the gear. I'm not even talking about a save gear loadout button, which would be the tits. I mean, if they gave us another button that says save gear to this unit, so that if we take the gear off this unit, we can click this button and boom, all the gear goes back to this unit, even if it costs us gold, that would be chef's kiss. Give us savable gear loadouts, but above and beyond that, just give us a way to lock out the gear. If you gave us a way to lock out the gear so that it would not rob Hua Young's gear when I'm gearing other units over here, just a button to lock that gear. If they gave us that button and they gave us the ability to enter a numerical value in here so it stopped looking at lower values, it would be so beneficial. Do you know what kind of a learning curve there is to use with fribbles? Do you know how fast of a computer you have to balance thousands of pieces of gear on fribbles? Do you know the vulnerabilities that some people are worried about opening your computer up to downloading things like Wireshark and Java onto your computer? A lot of people don't want to do that. Do you know how many people play this game that don't have a computer? I know, it's crazy, but a lot of people only play this game on mobile. None of those people have really the way to optimize like the people that use fribbles do. It is a substantial advantage to a substantial advantage to people who play on PC and understand how to use fribbles. As far as Guild Wars, as far as PvP goes, people actually pay people for account optimization services because they don't have fribbles and they don't know how to gear their units. So they actually pay people by the hour to log onto their accounts, again, encouraging players to break the TOS by having a system that's not built to the needs of the player, so that people can log onto their accounts and gear their accounts for them because they have tools those players don't. Fix this. It's so easy to fix this, Smilegate. Give us a button that saves the gear, and all it says is, don't use this gear in the optimizer. Don't use Dilibet's gear in the optimizer. Check it. Her gear's locked. I can move on and gear my next unit. Lock it. Move on to the next unit. Lock it. It would be so clean. It would eliminate 99% of the need and use for fribbles. It would catapult the use of this system, which is fast. It is so fast. Boom. As long as we can go in and say, yeah, you know what? I don't want to have 356 crit damage on her. I want to go in and put a numerical limit in there. A minimum, set a maximum, whatever you want to do. Simple improvement that doesn't cost Smilegate money and is a quality of life we need. And really consider a button that saves the gear loadout so that when I take the gear off of her, I can push the button and it'll spend the gold and put the gear right back wherever it was. Because that way I can build for Hall of Trials, I can build for Advent, I can build for Abyss, and then I can go back and just click buttons instead of having to take screenshots and spend 20 minutes finding the gear and putting it back where it belonged. Because the game doesn't have a gear loadout system to let the gear go back to its home. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. The worst part about inventory is you can't sort by substats unless you're in the character stream. Yeah, that's weird too, right? Why when I'm in here and in the manage screen, I can hit speed and I can see my fastest gear sorted by speed. But when I'm over here, if I sort by speed, it just shows random gear, 12, 16, back down to 14. They're not in any kind of sorted order. Why don't we have the same sorting system in the gear that we do here? Why do I have to actually go into a character and pretend to build it to see the speed sorting? That's a simple quality of life that should be added, right? That doesn't seem like it's that hard. I try to be very lenient with Smilegate and say, you know what, maybe it's spaghetti coding, maybe it's development time, maybe it's hard to put that system in, but when the system already exists in one place, how hard is it to have it exist in another place? You know, you might be saying, well, yeah, but then they have to develop a penguin slider to be able to buy the penguins. I mean, that's coding time. They gotta figure out how to make a penguin slide. You know what? If you go over into here and you go over to enhancement ingredients and you click arrange, you know what we have? You know what we have right here? A penguin slider. I can penguin slide to sell them. I just can't penguin slide to buy them. Maddening. I love that you're updating UIs. I love that you're continually trying to make it feel modern and that you're changing things. But for the love of God, give us quality of lives that matter. Simple quality of lives. I'm not talking about giving us lobby themes or giving us RTA shops or giving us guild hall overhauls where we can decorate our guild hall. I get it. That stuff takes months of development time. There's lots of effort and time that goes into that. I feel you, Smilegate. I'm not asking for the hard shit. I'm asking for things that are in the game already. Sliders are in the game already. Sorting by speed is in the game already. Clicking a button that says exclude equipment, sure, there's development time in that, but it shouldn't be that hard. You know why that shouldn't be hard? Because already we have a button that says include equipped and exclude equipped. Change this to say include equipped, include equipment not locked. Include equipment not locked. That's all you need. Change this to include equipment not locked. That's it. You can even make it a three-way switch where it says, don't include don't include equipped, include equipped not locked, and then the third switch is include equipped locked, right? Like a 3-point selector switch. Whatever. If you really want to get exotic on it, that's fine. But if you want to keep it simple, just give us 2 options. Stuff that's not equipped and stuff that's equipped but not locked. Super simple. And the coding is already in the game. If they can say don't look at the gear that's on units, they can say don't look at the gear that's on flagged units. And you can't tell me that there's not enough room in this UI to include a button that says lock this unit. Lock this gear. Lock this gear to this unit. And as much as I would like a gear loadouts button, I get that that's development time, but work on that. That's one of the #1 asks, is click a button and put the gear back on the unit. God, that would be so good. So good. These are the quality of life people want. If you just did the things I've talked about just now and put it out in a balance patch announcement, it would be probably one of the most hype balance patch announcements we've ever had in the game. People would hail it as insane content because it makes every aspect of the game better. From doing RTA to completing Abyss to building Wyvern teams, it makes every aspect of the game better. When new units roll out, when Peira rolls out, and I gotta give her all my fast gear, it's gonna let me re-gear all of my other units without having to go through fribbles, without having to rely on paying somebody else to re-gear my account because I don't know how to use fribbles, because the in-game system won't let me do it, because when I try to build the fastest unit possible, it's going to use the same gear for my Ran, the same gear for my Peira, the same gear for my Luna, my same gear for my Lua, and there's no way to stop it from doing that. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. For the love of freaking God, we've been asking for this for 5 years. Fix this. Most games that are gear-driven games have this kind of stuff within the first 2 years of their existence. Why is Epic 7 so far behind the ball on this one? Ugh. Sorry, I just had to get that out. Well, now that we've ranted and raved about things Smilegate needs to do.
For units Hess 3 animations make Peira S3 look like a bad joke link.
Oh, you're saying their animation is like so over the top it makes Peira's look kind of mid? Let's, what's my thoughts on her story? I just got here. I have not looked at anything yet, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and jump in and look at all the updates. I went to bed very excited, very hyped. I hope we got some really good stuff coming out this week, so let's take a look at what's coming. Let's check the video first. Year of the Blue Snake. Happy Lunar New Year. Let's go. Music off.
Dare block my way.
Engine assembling. Revving. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. I like that.
Playing nice with incompetent amateurs.
Up and coming UI improvements. What are we looking at here? What's going on up here? Cajole removal. Trial comes. Okay, so like a little bit more details in Hall of Trials, I guess. Okay. Try hero feature added. Wasn't this added like a month and a half ago? Like we've had this, and unless they're doing something different with it, this always just took you to the screen where you fight the sandbags, right? Yeah, I'm sure this is in there. Hang on. No, it's not there. I swear to God, we've had this. Yeah, we've been trying here's for a while. How's this feature added? Unless something different, unless they're doing it kind of the way Star Rail does. Oh, you're saying that it's a new tri-hero feature for Peira that's being added, right? This isn't a new feature added. It's Peira is being added to the existing feature. We'll chalk this one up to translation error, guys. But yeah, you can actively go in and get some leaves for having Peira hit some sandbags. Okay. All right. Birdseye is back. Pick one up from the shop, maybe. I don't know. There's no way. There's no way you should pull on Brigida. Is must pull Brigida. Birdseye is really, really nice on Frida. I would not pull for Brigida just to get it, unless this maybe is a hint that Brigida is on Friday's balance patch, right? I mean, she needs it. She is hands down the worst RGB 5-star unit in the game that has a banner, right? She's like Xeno level bad. Her artifact's really good, but she is Xeno level bad. Cecilia is not bad. It's just Brieg stole all of her jobs. Like, the only job she has left is Green Expedition, where Brieg doesn't work. Peira and Tempest Surin. Yo, what? Is that it? Ain't no way. Our 1-minute summary that lasts 43 seconds is, here's Peira. We're farting around with the UI for Hall of Trials. Here's more Peira. And here's a drop rate up that nobody's going to care about because we have a limited unit coming. And here's more Peira. It was literally Peira, UI, Peira, banner, Peira, the end. Where's the discussion of Lunar New Year's? Where's the Lunar New Year's event? Where's the Eufiend skin? Where's the Lunar New Year login thing? Where's the data burst about Tori? Where's discussion about the up and coming stuff that's supposed to hit in February? Yeah, where's the Eufiend skin? They didn't even talk about PAX. Okay, you know what? There's only so much they can cram into a 43-second long summary, so let's look at the news and see if it's in the news section.
Where in the world is my Ravi skin?
Hey, Sparky. The Ravi skin's under development. It is coming, and thanks for the biddies. I appreciate the 100 biddies. Okay. For those of you who want to follow along, here is the link to the latest stuff that's happening in Epic 7 on the Stove site. So maintenance tonight, we'll do a post-maintenance podcast. We'll have a couple of guests on and we'll discuss the state of the game and what's coming up. So let's see, what else do we have here? We got the update, Peira Nuts and Bolts event, okay. Pack sale, Chloe and Little Queen Charlotte, and that is it. Okay, so Chloe and Little Queen's big crown, so...
I want to touch Tenasi's biddies.
Dude. So... This is, I think this is a little bit of an oops moment for Smilegate, right? They built Rift around Elena and Chloe, and then they launched an Elena banner to sell Elena for Rift, and then now they're watching Chloe banner to sell Chloe, and then we just figured out that you don't need either of them. It's best just to run Fene and no one else. It's actually faster than running these units. So big oops. All of the buffs to Chloe to get her ready for Rift, and the banner they have prepared to sell her to people for Rift. Big oof. So yeah, don't pull on this banner. It's a terrible artifact and a terrible unit. They have no place in the game whatsoever. And now the real, for real of the content of Epic 7. Let's talk about the special packs. Moonlight Hero special packs. Special opportunity to meet Lone Wolf Peira. Check out the new packs. So let's see. We have got 25 Leafs, 6 Molagora, 25 Galaxies, 500 Mystics, and remember, when you see times 20 on this, this is not 20 summons. This is 20 bookmarks, which means 4 summons, right? You only get, it takes 5 bookmarks per summon, so this is 4 summons. And they're the crappy ones, the 3 to 5 star. So what do we think this is? How much are 500 Mystic Medals just to buy straight up? Packs, Mystic, 500, roughly about, so this is the $50 pack we're looking at here. With all this other stuff in, I bet, you think this is 100? I don't think this is 100. 500 medals is, I mean, I know they overvalue Galaxy packs. It's all a Gamba pack, right? At the end of this, you get nothing from these, nothing from these, nothing from these. So for 50 to 100 bucks, you get 6 Molagor and 25 Leafs. What other packs we got? How many times can you buy it? Does it say? 3 times per account. It's 50 bucks, guys. It's 50 bucks. At 3 times per account, there's no way they do a $100 pack 3 times. Compared to the Mystic pack, if this is $50 or less, this is a pretty good deal because people are buying it just for the Mystics, and this is almost $50 worth of Mystics. The Mola and the Leafs make up for the difference. So this is a pretty good deal if it's $50 or less. If it's $100, this is a scam and you should run. And that's it, just that. Just additional packs because people are going to run out of Mystic packs chasing this girl. What else do we have? Lone Wolf Peira Nuts and Bolts event. Lone Wolf Peira's motorcycle repair shop. Play the game, collect nuts and bolts, bring them to the mechanic exchange for various items. So, this is just your daily login event. You know, the thing that we thought was replacing the crappy web events, but now the crappy web events are back, but we still have this, so it looks like it's loaded with stamina. It's got the same kind of buyout items. Remember, it is better to buy the stamina and farm unrecorded history than to buy the catalyst boxes, because you will get the same amount of catalysts via AP, farming unrecorded history with the Leafs and stamina that you can buy, that you will, and you will also get gold and other, you know, gold and stigma and powder and all the other benefits of farming unrecorded history. Don't ever buy these unless you just have an immediate direct need and you're buying these because you don't want to waste your time farming unrecorded history. So that's my advice to you. Stamina always better than these. What's the best unrecorded history stage? Anything 29 and above is the same. I prefer unrecorded 30 because it's the easiest boss to full clear. Okay, so that's that. Normal web event for the new unit. Okay, show me the loaded content. Friday. They mean Thursday. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we have in store in this week's update. This week's maintenance is scheduled for Friday the 31st. This is a time zone issue, right? Yeah, Asia time. I'm sure maintenance is tonight, not the 31st. It's like maintenance is later today. We already watched the update, so we've got the new 5-star Lone Wolf Peira. Lone Wolf Peira taking the world on by herself. Oh, a video just about Peira. Let's check it out.
You dare block my way? Huh, a bunch of Sunday drivers. With me backing you up, losing ain't an option. Can you keep up with me?
Lone Wolf Peira was formerly the vice captain and mechanic of the Silent Expanse biker gang. After one event led to another, she cut ties with the Silent Expanse and is now acting independently. However, Rumors are that despite her newfound disdain for Nata's gangsters, if they cross paths with her with their neglected bike, she'll still patch it up before leaving. Meanwhile, a few stragglers from Sura, now tarnished since Hwayoung's retirement, are hot on her trail.
Oh,
But
she's on a
Peira and her
bike.
personalized bike always leave them in the dust. Lone Wolf.
Okay, so Aquarius Warrior, my favorite class. This means she has the same stats as Conqueror Lilius, so she's going to be giga fast. At 121 speed, you can build her opener speeds. I'll easily be able to get her in the 308 to 310 speed range. Some nutters out there are going to be in the 320 range. But since she's a warrior, she'll be able to wear Sweet Miracle, which means you could probably get away with running her slower. So I think she's going to be a unit for just about every level of play, unlike a lot of the speed openers that are for only the top end, like ML Lua. Only the people that can really get the speed gear to make them go first. I think she doesn't have to go first. I think she'll still be functional at slower speeds.
Peira is a 5-star Dark Elemental Warrior. She has high speed and effectiveness, and can increase her health further through her imprint concentration.
X-Jello has her with 324 speed. I think X-Jello has her with 326 speed. Good luck with that.
Skill 3.
Okay, skill 3. Honor of the Indolent. Indolent? Indolent? Indolent, wanting to avoid indolent, wanting to avoid activity or exertion, lazy. I learned a new word today. Honor of the lazy. Dispels 2 debuffs from all allies because we can't have an S3 skill in an opener that doesn't strip, before granting Rampage to Dark Elemental heroes for 3 turns. Grants Swift Attack to all allies except for the caster, whether or not they're Dark. Everybody gets Swift Attack, but only Dark units get Rampage, and grants an extra turn. So check it, right? Some people are like, oh, 8-turn cooldown, that's terrible. 8-turn cooldown, 7-turn cooldown, 6-turn cooldown, 5-turn cooldown, 4-turn cooldown. It's actually not bad at all. It's industry standard. Most units have a 4-turn cooldown. Units that have 3-turn cooldowns are broken as hell. Also consider the CR pushing of this unit. You're going to have no problem cycling this skill. This 8 turns was necessary to keep her from being even worse than she is.
Hound the Indolent.
Hound of the
Dispels
Lazy.
2 debuffs
Said Hound, not... Where did I read Honor before?
from all
Hound of the
allies,
Lazy.
before granting Rampage to Dark Elemental allies for 3 turns. Grants Swift Attack to all allies except for the caster. Grants an extra turn. Rampage is an effect that increases.
Okay, all the units are Dark, so they all got Rampage and they all got Swift Attack. But remember, they're going to get Swift Attack even if they're not Dark.
Speed and evasion by 20%. Skill 2.
Increases evasion by 35%. 40, 45, 50. So she's got 50% baked in evasion once you muller her out. 50% evasion. At the start of the turn, increases attack by 20%. At the start of the turn, increases attack by 20%. So she's going to stack up her attack. Can stack up to 5 times. So she's going to start the turn, get a 20% boost. Use her S3, start another turn, get another 20%. So she's going to have a 40% attack boost by the time she's ready to use her S1. So right out of the gate, she gets 40% attack boost. At the end of the turn, increases combat race of all allies by 10%. She'll use her S3, all allies push up 10%. She'll use her S1, all allies push up 10%. That's 20% CR push, plus everybody gets Swift Attack, which is another 50% CR push, 70% CR push. I mean, I know it's 20, but then the units take a turn and they get another 50. Holy shit, guys. The cycling on this unit is insane. Good lord. She
Time to
bridges.
rampage.
Oh my god, this
Increases
unit.
evasion by up to 50%.
This S2 is
At the start of the
so
turn,
loaded.
Increases attack by 20%.
What are you going to do to keep this unit from doing her tricks, right? Let's say you're not first. How are you going to stop her? Are you going to stop her like that one idiot on Stove said and use Faithless Litica, who's significantly slower than her, but somehow you go first, and then you're going to what? Just trust that you, Zeo? You think Zeo... You realize that Zeo doesn't do anything if he misses, so you're taking a coin toss, a 50-50 shot that Zeo's going to do something here? What happens when Zeo S3s into her, misses, doesn't silence, and doesn't push back? You top model Lulica it with your, what, your 119 speed top model Lulica into a 121 speed Peira? You'll trust your speed RNG pretty heavy, huh? She doesn't strip, she doesn't strip, so immunity? Correct, she does not strip. So immunity is very important. If you guys haven't been farming immunity set, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be needed. Yeah, you're talking about using top model Lulica against her. How about using top model Lulica with her? How about using her to bridge a slower nuclear extinction top model Lulica who also has CR pushing in her kit? Holy shit.
By up to 50%. At the start of the turn, increases attack by 20%. Can stack up to 5 times. At the end of the turn, increases combat readiness of all allies by 10%. Skill 1, Bash.
Okay.
Attacks the...
So after she uses her S3, she's going to get to do her S1. That can't be too bad, right? Attacks the enemy with a 60, 65, 75% chance to defense break. It is only for 1 turn. So there's at least that. It's a 1-turn defense break. It doesn't stick around. A successful attack inflicts additional damage proportional to the caster attack. And remember, by the time she does this, she's started her 2nd turn, so she's got a 40% attack increase. So if you even only just build her with 3,000 attack, it's the same as her having 4,200 attack. And if you soul burn it, it's AoE. Now remember, if you soul burn it, you won't trigger a dual attack. So if you're running Flan on the team, you can just regular S1, 75% chance defense break, and dual attack with Flan. And if you're not running Flan, if you're using her to bridge other units up, like, I don't know, maybe Ludwig, who can AoE after you soul burn and defense break the entire team, and then Ludwig nukes everybody, that'll be fun. So much synergy for this unit, and crazy aggressive. So Smilegate didn't listen to us on Peira. Smilegate listened to what our wallets were saying.
Enemy with up to a 75% chance
to be fair, we tried. We posted on Stove. We talked about how this unit needed a pre-release adjustment, how this unit looked dangerously broken and bad for the game. And you know what happened? Stove, in its finest form, brigaded out a bunch of people saying, no, you can just beat this with Green Selene. No, this is Faithless Litica food. No, she's really not that strong. She's got all kinds of counters. We're not going to mention what the counters are because there really aren't any, but we're going to mention, yeah, we tried. We tried, and we actually took heat. Comments like, oh, you just hate Cleave. You just hate turn 2. You don't want us to have fun toys. We tried, man, but not enough people who know what the hell they're talking about got on there and backed us up. It was a ton of silver players with 5 games in the RTA season so far, talking shit like they know what they're talking about. So, yeah, surprise, Smilegate didn't listen. Or Smilegate did listen. They just listened to the wrong people. Yeah, Flitica misses, and she doesn't go first because she's slower.
defense for 1 turn. A successful
I'm not
attack
saying
inflicts
she's
additional
unstoppable.
damage
I'm just
proportional to the
saying
caster's
she's
attack.
nearly unstoppable,
When 10
and she
soul is
works into
consumed,
every
attacks
comp.
all
And
enemies. This
my
attack
gut
does not
feeling
trigger-
is that Harsetti and Peira are going to be the pre-bans. Get used to fighting RTA without pre-bans, because if you aren't pre-banning Peira and Harsetti, you aren't winning the fight. Now, unless you are first pick and you want to pick one of those, and then good luck that your opponent doesn't pre-ban them. But that's it, man. Have fun figuring out how to deal with Lua and Flan, because you can't not pre-ban Harsetti and Peira. Harsetti makes the game random as to who wins, and Peira makes whoever gets Peira be the person who wins.
A dual attack.
With me backing you up, losing ain't an option.
I don't know, guys. I kind of like it. I kind of like the S3. It's a little different.
Players will be able
Agree,
to
it's not Conqueror Lilius or Top Model Lulic or Conqueror Lilius or ML Luna level, but I kind of like it. And I'm digging this lobby animation where they're working on the bike.
Lone Wolf against the world, deprived of her honor and friends. Players will be able to meet Lone Wolf Peira through the Mystic Summon starting January.
Where'd she put that
30th.
bike?
Thank you.
Guys, where'd she put the bike? Hey, didn't somebody just say Top Model Lulica with Peira? Watch the CR bar. Everybody pushes up and she gets another turn. Not only does she soul burn and get an AoE defense break, watch the CR bar. Everybody pushed up again. Now the entire team, even the slow ones. Look how far back Top Model Lulica was. Look how far behind this this giga fast C poly, Top Model Lulica and Shu. You know this is probably a 260 Shu and a 250 Top Model. And everybody gets to go first. Not just everybody, but other bridges and initiators. Charles just pushed everybody, including Peira, up again, and he's got swift attack, so he moved down the bar to here.
You think this is a joke? I have no more business with you.
Shu goes, Charles goes the rest of the way down the bar. And watch how far this Shu moves down the bar because of swift attack. She's already at the 50% mark. The tempo on this team is insane. Charles again. Charles got a passive that when you do a significant amount of damage, he takes another turn.
Ready? This is just perfect. I've been waiting to try out these new clothes.
Have fun never taking a turn. Have fun playing the animation, guys.
You're not scared, are you?
You know, it'd be crazy if Top Model Lulica had a CR. Oh wait, she does. Why didn't he use it?
Been looking for me.
I guess he...
Hit their
Good lord. Okay, lucky dual attack. Did not take a single turn. The right-hand side did not take a single turn. Border Coin will be good on her. Border Coin, people use Border Coin on Conqueror Lilius as well, right? Because by the time you take your third turn, Border Coin's giving you like an insane boost to your speed. Like you could easily have effectively a 400 speed Peira with Border Coin on her. But unlike Conqueror Lilius, Peira actually benefits from attack, and Border Coin doesn't just boost speed, it boosts attack too. So it could be really, really, really good on her. I still think you're probably going to want Lua's artifact on her because it'll prevent controlling. Right? Having Sweet Miracle on there just adds an additional layer of, I don't have to be fast. Now, if you're going to be X-Jello kind of fast, if you're going to be like 308 or faster kind of fast on her, then Border Coin might be really nice. But if you're going to build her like in the 280 kind of speed range, and you're going to rely on her going after their openers, you're going to rely on Zeo evading and not pushing back, things like that, then I think Sweet Miracle is definitely the way to go. Teyu's artifact, yeah, if you're going slower, you could use Teyu's artifact for the 15% CR push when somebody else takes a turn. Tachi, I don't know about Tachi. It just gives her an attack buff, and she's not your principal DPS. Look at this team. Who's your DPSs on this team? It's not her. She's contributing, but at best she's a sub DPS. She is a facilitator. She's a I don't want to say she assists in the tempo. She is the tempo of the team. Creation and destruction all the way. I've heard some people, hey, Eminem, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a really good stream, my friend. Make sure you guys go check out Eminem. I lost track of what I was talking about. Tachi gives her damage, but yeah, look at this team. She's the facilitator on this team. She's your pusher. She's your bridge. She increases the speed of the team. I think. Creation and destruction. It would let you S3, and then it would proc and let you S3 again, or it would S3 and then S1, and then it would proc and let you S3 again. I don't know. I don't know that you'll need it. I think her just being on the team is enough. If you somehow get her through bans and are allowed to use this unit on your team, I don't think you need creation and destruction, because they didn't take a single turn. I don't know, man. You can try it, but it's not like Ran, where Ran getting an R and L means you can just keep spamming his skills and stuff. Ah, man, this unit. So, welcome to the brave new world of RTA 2025, where if you don't have Peira, you better ban Peira. So, we just went over a kit, so I'm not going to go over it again, but yeah, this is, maybe I'm wrong, right? No frame, no opinion here. Other people say she's not that big of a deal. I've heard other better at RTA than I'll ever be people say they think that this unit is being overhyped and that she's got plenty of counters. I can't think of any, can you? I can't think of any counters for her. Does Angelica counter her? You mean Sinful Angelica? If you soul burn the S1, I guess. If you don't soul burn it, it's not AoE. She can get Zeod and Blittica. Good one, Hamsloth. That's hilarious. AU Fiend doesn't cut. Yes, AU Fiend does cut her CR pushing in half. So you go from a 70% CR push to a 35% CR push, from a 20% push to a 10% push. She will have an impact on the mobility team. Bunny Dom, I guess. Bunny Dom. Yeah, Bunny Dom could be a roadblock to her a little bit, but then the issue is, much like all Bundom teams, is after Bundom stops her, then you still have Bundom on your team. And after Peira's S3, S1 is over, Bundom's S3, S1 is over, I would rather have Peira on the team. And here's another thing. You don't have to push buttons. How does Bundom stop her if instead you just S1 Bundom and one-shot her with Flan, or you Soulburn S1 and put Defense Break on everybody, and you've just gotten the two 20% CR pushes, and you've never taken an extra turn, and now the entire team is defense broken, except Bundom, who probably has the ER to survive it, and then you kill the entire team, and now it's Bundom alone on the field. Bundom with Soul Consolation. Her S1 is not a non-attack skill. Soul Consolation does nothing, and now your entire team is dead except for Bundom. Anyone else got a suggestion? People forget it's the Benny Maru concept, right? Benny Maru, everybody thought would be insane and would totally destroy Conqueror Lilius, and then people went, you know, Conqueror Lilius doesn't have to use her S3, right? She can just S1. Hey Sparky, thanks for the biddies. You know Peira can just S1. Yeah, and the 20% CR push, that's baked into her kit. You could do Abyssal Euphine and Polydus and Bundom. There you go. You take those three units and you've totally shut down the enemy's Peira. I don't know what you're going to do about the rest of his team, but you've done it. You've successfully deactivated Peira by taking three whole-ass broken units. Is ML Peira worth pulling if I only use her in Guild Wars? I don't know. We'll have to see how she works in Guild Wars, but I'm telling you, I think probably an AoE defense break, her synergy with Flan, being able to CR push up dark units to run people over. Outspeed her with light or dark Shuri. Sure, man. We just need to get like an average of 25 speed on all of our pieces, and our Shuris can go before her. Oh, you're meaning using speed imprints. Yeah, you know what? You stack a couple of speed imprints, and you might come close to speed RNGing X Jello's Peira. When the answer is, remember when we said, how do you beat Lua? And then we said, how do you beat Nakwal? And then we said, how do you beat Politis? And the answers were always just go first, just outspeed her. That's never a good answer for something that's got a north of 120 base speed. Would Dilibet work? What if you just S3 and then just regular S1 and it's only one defense break? And then you kill the Dilibet before she takes a turn? What if the defense break is into Dilibet and then you kill the Dilibet? I don't know, man. She cleanses 2 debuffs off your team. She does not strip, though. Right now, the best defense to her is put freaking immunity on all your units, and good luck going first if you're putting immunity on all your units. The problem now is that she will go first, and if she doesn't, it's a coin toss because of the... Exactly, Ichio. You don't have to go first. You can rely on the 50% evasion, and Sweet Miracle backing you up if you do get tagged. LPK, last piece Corinne. How fast is your LPK, dude? What's my LPK doing to this Peira? Before my LPK gets defense break and murdered? Swift attack is strippable, it's not a permanent buff, but the rage is. If you can somehow go first... Yeah, I can build a 305 LPK, but she's not killing anything except for maybe Peiras. Yeah, all I hear is just another be faster answer. Exactly. Normally I have this on her, but it's currently sitting on, I need to find a better unit for, better artifact for Lilius if I'm going to start doing PvP again. Alright, what else do we have? So of course they're adding the, where'd my music go? They're adding the Tri-Lone Wolf Peira out, and I really wish they would like put this into some kind of a mock battle or something. It'd be cool if we could like try her out in a real way.
I have severe allergy of BBKs that live with 10 horsepower, and she got double attack proc, and she killed my Flan, and I almost got 3 wins in Guild War.
She really is a direct buff to BBK, isn't she? Imagine if you let this unit through in first pick, and then they ban protect BBK on 3. Mother of God. And that is why ban protect is a terrible concept. Have fun with that. Try the hero feature update. Okay, try your hero up close. Try hero be available. Are they changing this in such a way that it's try hero in a battle? Try hero in battle. Are they doing it? Are they actually letting us fight things that are not the sandbags? Biker gang, they are. Okay, you know what? I'm down. This does look like an improvement. It looks like we're not just gonna click the button and go in and it'll be a skill preview against sandbags. Practice battles will be improved from fighting against sandbags to targeting actual NPC enemies for a more realistic combat experience. You know what? Good job, Smilegate. Good job. This is actually really nice. Little Chloe and Huge Queen Big Crown, no one cares. Do not pull on this. She is not good in Rift. Okay, I take it back. You might want her if you don't have Fene. Use your bookmarks to get Fene. Or I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you. Okay, everybody's been asking about the coin shop rotation. Surely we get good stuff. Let's see. For the Covenants, it's Destina, Ida, and Asaria. You know what? Asaria's pretty good. All of those people that have somehow pulled enough dupes to get coins can finally get their Asaria. Yowza. And ML, ooh, Shu. Shu's really good. Ludwig is kind of good. Faithless Litica, hey, we've got our answer to Peira right here. God, the guy that said Flitica food. Man. Took time away from licking the windows on the short bus to come over here and tell us that Peira is Flitica food. Crazy. They skipped Abyssal Euphine. They did skip Abyssal Euphine, didn't they? Well, maybe this means that we're getting buffs for Shu and Ludwig, right? Hall of Trials and UI improvements. The main screen will feature your ranking and information about obtainable rewards. So instead of just seeing your ranking, now you're going to see what you get from your ranking. That's so much better than a penguin slider. I don't know what I was ranting about before, guys. That's amazing. Battle preparation, team formation. Each slot will be activated to display unit status. Exhaustion advantages, effects depending on normal team. The exhaustion advantages for current Hall of Trials bosses. Okay. I mean, it's nice, right? Hall of Trials is already a little bit confusing when you're trying to read it and figure out what to do about it. So I guess every little bit helps. Other adjustments will be made to the point normal and challenges, respectively displayed on their screen. Gauge top of the screen will display normal, exhausted, berserk status. When the gauge drops below 0 or normal, exhausted. Okay. Other improvements. Recommended content tags for February will be added to certain heroes. Guys. Where's the Lunar New Year hype? Where's our login event? Where's our Euphine skin? Where's our New Year's art? Did I miss it? I missed it, right? I missed it. Surely I missed it. On Uptet, Nuts and Bolts, Mystic Packs, Chloe. The fuck? I mean, we're getting our special buff event, but that's not what I'm talking about. No, not this. Where is our event that has a skin and has stuff? Yeah, where's our lunar skins? Is it under maintenance? We would like to inform you that we have an update on Friday. This week's maintenance is scheduled to be... Okay, so the maintenance is not tonight, guys. Probably because it's Lunar New Year and Korea celebrates that. So they are moving it. So we are having the update at... I clicked buttons and things happen. Hang on. 3 a.m. UTC, so 3 UTC, the EST. Okay, so it'll be tomorrow. It's delayed by exactly 24 hours, guys. I know it says Friday, but for those of you here in the States, it's Thursday night. So the maintenance is going to be tomorrow. Tonight is not maintenance. It'll be same time, same bat time, different bat channel. It'll be 24 hours later to get it off of Lunar New Year. So be aware that maintenance is delayed, which means we'll go right into the Peira banner tonight, right? Did it say Peira was being released after maintenance, or did it say Peira was being released tonight? Let me look. After maintenance, so no Peira tonight. Nothing is happening today. Oh, wait. This is the Nuts and Bolts event, right? This is the Nuts and Bolts event. Where's the Peira banner? The Peira event is tomorrow. Peira herself. Peira is tonight. So Peira will go live tonight, but her event will go live tomorrow. It's not it's a Friday maintenance if you're in Asia. It's a Thursday maintenance. It's literally just 24 hours later. And it's because Lunar New Year's, they're celebrating. They don't want to be batching, patching, and fixing. So Peira is still tonight, but Peira's event and maintenance and all that stuff is 24 hours later. It'll be tomorrow. So be aware of that, guys. Be aware of that. I'll put a PSA note out about that as well. Try to make sure people understand that. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, this. Where's this? Where's our daily login event that's special for Lunar New Year's? That comes with insane gear. China server got this. Why didn't Smilegate push it to the rest of the server? Why did this get published? I know. They're different games. They don't interact with us, but still, why? To what purpose would they do this? And this doesn't bother me nearly as much as this. Where is this? Smilegate took time. Lots and lots of time and effort. I mean, if they're to be believed, making skins is a pain in the ass, right? Making skins is a big pain in the ass, so why would they go through that pain in the ass to make a Lunar New Year Euphine skin and give it to the China server only? Where is our Euphine skin? Korea celebrates Lunar New Year's. Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, plenty of Asian countries celebrate. I know it originated in China, but plenty of Asian countries celebrate Lunar New Year's. Why are they being snubbed? Why are we not getting the Lunar New Year Euphine skin? Another thing about the, I had this one too. I was hopeful when I saw this because it's in Korean. You know, it's written in Korean with not Chinese, which made me think, okay, maybe we're getting this later. You think we'll get this later? What do you mean later? It's Lunar New Year's today. It's Lunar New Year's right now. Today, you know, why would they release a Lunar New Year skin after Lunar New Year's? It'd be like, here's your Christmas Euphine in February. You know? Here's the thing that bothers me the most. She comes with an artifact. Lunar New Year artifact. This is a free artifact. It's part of the daily logins. You do the daily logins, you get this artifact. And for those of you who can't quite read Chinese, basically what this is a friendship artifact, if I'm not mistaken. You know, these kind of artifacts, right? These kind of artifacts. You can even see the word 100% here in the middle of the sentence and the word 100% in the middle of the sentence, right? It's the same verbiage. And you're thinking, oh, we already got plenty of these. We got this from New Year's, and we got this one from a New Year's, and we got this one from a New Year's. But you know what we didn't get this year? We didn't get one of these this year. And you know what else we got this year? We got a whole bunch of people who joined this game because of the Dash event, who do not have access to these artifacts because they joined back in August, September range. Remember that, guys? Remember we had a shit ton of people roll in? So they don't have these friendship boosting artifacts. So what about them? Why does Smilegate go through the development time to make an artifact and to make a skin? And it's not, you know, this is nice. China can have it. I don't give a fuck. Because they're a different game, they're a different server, they're way behind, they need catch-up mechanics, whatever. Give China all the gear you want, make minimum speed rolls 5 for them, I don't care. Yeah, it's really nice gear. Would I like to have it on my account? Shit, yeah, I'd like to have it on my account, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care what advantageous, insane level of gear, gifts. They can give them 500 Molagora per day. That's fine. They still have to play on a crappy restricted server that hides booba and won't show you skeletons. I'm fine. I'm out. I don't care what China gets. What I do care is that Smilegate, not the Chinese publisher who puts this stuff together. Smilegate, who makes the skins, who makes the artifacts. Smilegate, who put this effort in, only pushed it into one publisher. How is this not out? And you could say maybe it'll come later. Maybe it will, but why should it? Why should a clear New Year's celebration unit come out when it's not New Year's? Maybe I'll get surprised by them, right? Maybe they'll pull a fast one. They'll release it a little bit later today, but I was so looking forward to this skin, and I know a lot of new players were looking forward to this artifact, and it's really, really disappointing that Smilegate said, nah, fam, we'll give this to the China server. It ain't for you. We put all this development time and effort into just one server. That's not cool. And I'm pretty sauced about it, so I will be sending a strongly worded letter to the one remaining community manager, and hopefully he can shake something loose, but here we are. So that's it, guys. That is your content update. Maintenance 24-hour delay because of the Lunar New Year. No Lunar New Year event, no Lunar New Year logins, no Lunar New Year skin, no Lunar New Year artifact, all unless you're playing on the China server. If you want that skin, go to Bilibili, download the app, and make a China account, I guess. Get a VPN, because otherwise you don't get that stuff yet. Maybe it'll come later. Fingers crossed. Send in your feedback. Post about it on Stove. In fact, one guy's already mentioned it on Stove. Release Ufiend's CN's New Year skin and friendship artifact to all servers. Guys, here you go. I'm normally not a fan of brigading, but today I'm a fan. Go to this Stove post. Put your comment on there. Back them up. Let them know. Let them know. Say, why would you spend development time and money and not share it with your whole ass community? I don't care about the gear. You can care about the gear if you want. I'm not telling you what to say. Tell them what you think. If you're totally okay with it, let them know what you think. But let them know, because they actually look at Stove. More than anything from me, more than any video I would make, more than anything a community manager, singular, would say, they look at Stove more than anything. Go in there and let them know how this makes you feel. It's only got 2 replies on it. Fix that. Get this post out there. I'll put a link to it in the description of the video, and I will send this Stove page to the CM and say, you want to know how the community feels about this? Check this post. So get it out there, guys. Man, nothing about Tori, nothing about up-and-coming events, no more detail on the, no more details on the Brawl mode or Guild War changes, nothing. I really expected a lot this week. And what we got was Peira. And that's it. Some UI changes. I'm let down. I'm let down. I really had built this week up as being a really good week. Now, remember, on Friday, 24 hours after maintenance, we should get the information on, we should get the information on the next balance patch, right? It's not been officially announced yet, but balance patches are always on an 8-week cycle. And, you can take a look at any calendar and see the last balance patch was, on the 19th, right? 8 weeks later, if you count ahead, 8 weeks later, drops that balance patch right here on the 30th. So, sorry, 8 weeks later, drops that balance patch here on the 13th of February. And they always give us 2 weeks advance notice. 2 weeks is this Friday. So, this Friday, we should, as long as they keep with the 8-week cycle, which, except when they've modified it to work it around the World Cup, it's always been on an 8-week cycle. So we should have the announcement on the 31st for who's in the bounce patch. The only thing we know for sure is OpSig is in there. Probably FCC is going to be in there too, based on the little teasers we got. Hopefully some other units as well, but this is just the announcement. The bounce patch won't go into effect until after maintenance on the 13th, so be aware of that. God damn, Peira is fine. I'm so down bad, guys. Day 1 ML Peira nerf? Nope. No chance. 13,838. Let's see. 13,838. And we got 300k gold. Let's see what that totals. 13,838. Let's see. Let me get rid of all of my penguins. Just want to show you guys how much money you can make doing a eulogy for a saint. Okay, 13,838 divided by 1020. So 13 and a half summons. So I'm going to do 13 of these and 5 of these to get the equivalent penguins from that stamina. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's RNG. I only got 1 of the good penguins, right? But arrange. So I got 1,000,000 gold. I can do, if I run that with a speed clear unit, I can do 4 of those an hour. That's 4 million gold per hour. 4 million gold per hour. Don't forget, I also got 300k gold just from farming it, right? So that's 966 plus like the 300k gold. So I'm at 1.3 million. I didn't even sell the gear yet, right? So we can go in, arrange, auto, sell. It's another 25k gold, not much, but $1 a buck. So that's 1.3 million gold. I can do that 4 times an hour, times 4. That's 5 million gold per hour. Per hour. If I do this 8 hours a day, that's 42 million gold per day, just doing it 8 hours a day. That's how you can get 100 million gold in a weekend, guys. And you can boost that up even higher by going into the shop, going down to normal, scrolling down, and buying the EXP booster. You can go into the shop and go into your packs, and if you want to spend a little bit of cash to support the game, buy monthly pack number 1 and get a 10% XP booster. Now you're increasing your XP by 60%. So instead of 1.3 mil gold per run, I'm getting roughly 2 million gold per run. So 8 million gold per hour. So 64 million gold in an 8-hour grind day. I mean, I'm out of leafs, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just showing you how you can get insane amount of golds. We started today with 3 million gold. Just a little bit of farming we've done so far, 21 million gold. Madness. Is that how crypto works? It's exactly how crypto works. I read that on the internet. Witch Farm, Book of Memories, Eulogy for a Saint. Do not ever complete Eulogy for a Saint. Do not ever collect this reward. Once you collect this reward, another button will appear, and if you collect that reward, boom, you can never go back in and do this. So just leave those buttons unclicked. But any of these 5 or 4 cross sword stages, I do Graysfield because it's pretty easy to clear. And just run 3 friendship units in Commando Arena and burst through it. I'm running 4 friendship units because I don't have the leafs to speed farm it, so... I talk with Jesus and he wants me to choose him over waifus. See, I choose to believe in a benevolent God and he would never tell me something like that. Hey, Wolf and Roses! Thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Happy 7 months. Blood and Roses also has a 5 battle stage. For real. You ain't scamming me out of 900 Skystones to test this, right? Pretty sure? Does anyone have it open and can confirm? What the hell is going on? Why am I frozen? Nope, it doesn't. Omega sus, scam. Oh my god. Can't believe you guys almost got me to waste 900 Skystones. I was gonna go through this guy's map and look for it. The 5 stage thing was like a 2018 thing. They hadn't done it since, so I didn't think so. You almost got me, you bastard. You almost got me. On New Year's. You do this on your New Year's resolution is to take 900 Skystones away from me so I can't re-roll the shop and get Peira. Man, what'd I ever do to you? Can someone check I'm serious? I'll tell you what, Rage. Off screen, I'll go and watch that guy's walkthrough of the Blood and Roses story, and I'll see if any of the stages have 5, or any of the levels he fights have 5 stages. I'm not going to do that now, though. Because if it does, if it has a 5-stage fight on there, it'll be higher level gear, and it should pay out better. If it does. If it does, it would sincerely be better than Eulogy, but I know Wulf and Roses would be excited because it would give him an alternative after he closed out Eulogy. No, my rage is all fake, man. If you legit think it, we'll look into it. I know you weren't purposely baiting me. However, if I'd spent the Skystones, I'd still be pretty pissed. Just a bit, right? Doing every ML theater? I mean, you can add it up, right? Once I figure out what frickin' button to push. Oh, have I finished this? I haven't finished this! I've got Mystics! Guys, we're getting ML Peira. Learning about Auden. The one freaking ML theater I totally skip because it's awful. You opened it yourself, tell you... Oh man, you didn't have to do that, Rage. I would have watched the YouTube video. It was all right there on the internet. I appreciate you sacrificing 900 for science, man. You didn't mind this ML theater? I tell you what, then. I will actually watch it then, off stream. If you say it's pretty good, I'll actually watch it. I'm just not a fan of the whole high school trope. It's a lot, though. Oh, man. Another blue ribbon guild. Okay. Let's see. What have we got here? We cleave the bottom team. And the top team... What would be good for the top team? What'd my guildies do? Byako, what'd you do? No, we're not using BBK up top. Oh, wait, this is him hitting us. Derp. That's risky as hell. Yeah, we don't see what Byako did. That was awful. Let's activate both of these. Cleanse. Yeah, I can see this working. I can see that working. Bob, you basically did the same thing. Ew, no way. No way. Ew. Ew. Screw it, I am not using Harsetti. I'm better than that. Get in there, Joshua. Calm down, Bellion.
I don't believe in any miracles. I risk a lot any day. Gambling's only for fools. Take nothing for granted. If you don't seize the chance, it's over for you.
Ow.
Life never goes the way you want, that's how it is. No matter
ML Peira Harsetti. Seems kind of redundant.
like a tiger, walk in the park, play the hero till I die. Fly like a
My guild went against Jinte's guild. Yikes. Yeah, I'm thinking Teu's already sounds pretty good, but if you run her fast enough, you don't need it. I think Sweet Miracle, if you're going to run her slow, is still the way to go. Blammo. Oh, come on. Now I can't risk it. Shit. Stupid counter Hua Youngs. What's the minimum recommended speed for Boyong on Destro? I think 180. 180 to 200. Freaking killed my Zeo. Stupid counter was. Oh, did I call him Zeo? My bad. I get all the little dark children units mixed up. Pool floaty of death! Is there a minimum equipment score you would recommend roll a piece? Try to build another... I mean, it's just as good as you can get her. She's an incredibly gear-hungry unit. She's very, very, very hard to build in any meaningful and effective way. I think Destro is a lot easier to build than Counter and is a lot more effective, but if you want to run her on defense, then Counter is probably the way to go. Okay. So we can go Zeo, nuclear flan, and then we need that will let us kill this. Then we need something to deal with this. My Melissa's Melissa. Is it Melissa? Is it Fene? It could be Fene. You know what? It shouldn't be Fene. There are probably better options, but now that you said it, I want to do it, even if I lose. I got no way to deal with Harsetti, though, if I use Fene. Because Harsetti will probably be the protected one. I'll kill this with my Flan pretty easily. And then I'm using my Fene to injure, but if Fene's got friggin' buff block on her, I'm just going to get chewed apart. Your hand guy is the smarter option. I'm just trying to think of a way to use Fene. It depends. I think Harsetti's going to be in the back, though. If I were him, I would be protecting Harsetti, not the rat, because I'd want Harsetti to stick around to make things difficult. Believe in Fene. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to go ahead and believe in Fene. What do we got down here? I mean... Rye and damage Ilanov. This is some AoE here. Jacko? There is no maintenance. We're going straight into Peira. Maintenance is delayed by 24 hours. And we gotta use Luna to turn off the pen resist so that Jacko can work. Ah, fuck it. Let's try this. I'm really worried about this first team. This is not the right team. Interesting. Okay. Start here. Bam. Ooh, that is a thick girl. Holy crap. Get the steak bite going. Is it enough? Oh, beautiful. Aki Pains, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Poor Zeo. He killed one of my 2 Zeos. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's okay. It's okay. Surely we don't get stunned again. Son of a bitch, Abyssal Crown is a bullshit right side boosted artifact. Utter bullshit right side boosted artifact. You'll never convince me that they don't play right side versus left side modifiers. My god, 100% Abyssal Crown proc rate. Game does not allow you to have fun. Oh yeah, everything about it was dumb, dude. I mean, we knew going into it we were probably going to lose. It wasn't the smart team, but we wanted to try something fun, right? Oh, who do we kill? Let's get Euphine off of the map. Surely this kills. And let's get you off of the map. Good lord. I'm really pissed about that first fight. Alright. Stupid draw. I gotta save the last attack for this guy because we're not winning, so can't do the last attack. Alright guys, any questions? Because I'm going to wrap it up, put a little video out. We'll be doing the maintenance podcast, but it will be tomorrow, not tonight. I gotta let Deity and Carr know that we're probably shifting days. And if they can't do it tomorrow, we'll have to find some other guests. But Peira tonight, I've got to refresh the shop, get rid of these sky stones because My mind is ready, but my mystics are not legion. What's my Jacko on? Speed damage. Here she is. She's on like my B tier gear. She's decently built, but not insane. 4K 300, 221 speed. No, I'm playing on the PC client. Send a truck and get us that U-Fiend skin. Those trucks cost thousands of dollars. You send a truck. Shit. What teams do you recommend with Lone Wolf Peira? I mean, just come in here and sort by dark units and start looking at the insane amount of stuff. Yikes. Big yikes. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Mother of God. Just every time you look at a dark unit, it gets worse and worse and worse. It's crazy. Oh my god. Like everybody's S1 defense breaks. Holy shit. She might even make Pirate Flan usable. There's so many good things with that unit. Madness. Madness. All right, guys. Any last minute questions? Can she revive FCC? FCC's probably going to get a balance on Friday. We will see. How's my day? It's been good so far. We'll wrap this up. I'm going to turn it to a video. I'm going to head to the gym. Why FCC exists to suffer. Absolutely to suffer. How many dark units defense break on an S1? You come up here, you click stats, you click dark units, you select this, you hit defense break, and you start going through the list. She defense breaks on an S1, she defense breaks on an S1, she defense breaks on an S1, he doesn't, she does, she does. Isn't it like almost all of them? Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. 6. Yeah, most of them. Alright, everybody go say hi to Elf Mage. Remind him there is no maintenance tonight. That maintenance is tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a great Lunar New Year. You take care, everybody.